Lata and I spent close to 20 years each in being part of large organization as employees. Life was good, money was good, but it lacked excitement and the purpose, which kept us going from one milestone to another. Having spent major part of my career in business for the BFSI space, my heart was always in HR. Hence, we set up a boutique search firm with our focus on executive search. We dabbled in consulting and HRO, but our hearts were set on making a difference the way our candidates felt during the hiring process. Our method of engaging with candidates was always different, and we always have been proud of the fact that we don't sell just jobs. We create storyboards which go beyond the transactional aspects of the resume. This is what we call as a Q score, which dives deeper into the psychographic aspects of the candidate. That storyboard makes all the difference in getting the right candidate for the right job, which we termed as where talent meets opportunity. Having built a database of close to 3 lakh candidates over the 7-year journey, we realized that not everyone is the right fit for a job, but not everyone is happy doing a particular role. Most people stay in their jobs for a long time because they have responsibilities, lack of suitable job opportunities in the market, the fear of the unknown, the fear of being wrong, and salary expectations. We got an insight on how people can leverage their talents and be more happy and satisfied with their jobs than they currently are. We incubated the idea of working with an assessment tool which brings out the innate talents of candidates, helping them to keep their passion for the job role as well as doing it better than others, and getting more growth opportunities. We wanted to move away from the traditional way of identifying competencies and skills and focus more on where these competencies and skills and strengths come from. Can we work on that and create more self-awareness?
We realized that the one size fits all approach does not work, and we need to accept that we are all built differently. The way we think, the way we act and feel. Is it possible that we don't box people and stereotype them like certain assessment tools do? The answer was the Enneagram. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and we needed to understand how it's going to benefit people. The real value of something can be judged only from the practical experience of results and not from theory. Keeping this in mind, my team members and I got accredited as an Enneagram practitioner. We started working with individual clients and organizations to understand the impact of Enneagram, and our post-workshop feedback indicated that we were headed in the right direction. Both employees and employers responded very favorably to the outcomes of the assessment and subsequent workshops, and we could see at close quarters how the Enneagram benefited people in both coaching as well as workshops. People indeed could understand how to play to their strengths and identify what was holding them back. This reinforced our initial problem statement that there is a latent need for a framework which will help people to develop and enhance their self-awareness and take the next step towards their transformational journey in all spheres of life, personal, professional, and even in their relationships. We researched the existing Enneagram tools and felt that more could be offered to individuals at a cost which makes it worthwhile for everyone. We also realized that taking the assessment is only the first step. To make the client experience more comprehensive and holistic, we created the Questa Enneagram Way, which takes our clients through a self-discovery journey with 4 distinct milestones. The first milestone is enabling rediscovery. What's my type? How did I grow up to be this type? Clients can get an answer to these questions at this step. The second milestone is acceptance and transitioning. Accepting that this is how they have been is the next important step because change comes from acceptance. The third milestone, and the most important one, and the most long-term solution is embracing change. We human beings resist change, and at the first possible opportunity, we revert back to the same tried and tested patterns of behavior. This step ensures that we stay with the change for the better by following new neural pathways. Evolve to excel. This last step ensures that we set up developmental goals to be the best version of ourselves and are able to maximize our potential.
Hi, I am Sanjeev Srivastava. I have spent over 34 years in banking, managed all functions across key markets of India. My experience and expertise is largely on retail side, where I have set up large distribution network, built quality teams, and grew sustainable and responsible business for few leading banks in the country. Often I found that there is a gap between what you are and what you can be. Even in senior professionals, because they are caught up so much in their daily activities, they hardly get time to cover this gap. This gives me feeling that probably we need to be reminded of our true potential very often. If you look at the great Indian mythology, even mighty Hanumanji was to be reminded of his true potential for crossing the sea in search of Sita ji. There is a famous chaupai in Ramayana for this, Kachup Sad Rahi Balwana. I am sure you must have heard about it. I think at work, it is responsibility of supervisor to let employee know of his true potential. If it happens, fine. But if it doesn't, then employee has to work on self-development. And here comes Enneagram into play. It's a wonderful tool to do a deep dive to know self the best. Enneagram is like a mirror, yet very different from it. A mirror will show you how you look from outside, but Enneagram will let you know what you are from within. What is your personality type? What are your key strengths? And you will agree with me that a well-informed person will always make a right choice in life and will live the life better. Having known Enneagram and its far-reaching impact on people for self-development, I decided to co-found Questa Enneagram so that the benefit of it reaches to a larger set of people who wants to make a difference in their life to experience the world better.
When I read my Enneagram report for the first time, it felt like I was looking into a mirror. Like these people who had sent me the report knew me so well. While I had studied psychology, attempted a lot of psychometric assessments, including the well-researched ones, those assessments focused majorly on who I was. Discovering Enneagram has been one of the most powerful things that has happened to me. Not only has it helped me understand myself better, it has also revealed to me why I do the things I do. Knowing how Enneagram had changed my life, I started working with Lata to help others take on this journey. The first step towards that was to create our own assessment tool. We at Questa Enneagram want to create an impact on people's life, and I am happy to be a part of this meaningful journey.
Hi, I'm Major Sonam Bakshil. I started my career with serving the nation for 7 years and then moved into the corporate world and have been an HR professional for the last 13 years. What brings me here as a team member of Questa Enneagram is the amazing experience that I had when I took the assessment 2 years back. It was an assessment wherein I got the report, I could relate to it, but as usual in a day-to-day routine, we just keep it back. Besides being an army warrior, I'm also a cancer warrior. So after my cancer journey, I actually went through the report again and I realized that everything was written there. Why didn't I focus at that point in time? That brought in so much of confidence in this tool that I felt that why not be a part of this team, which is here to really bring a bigger purpose to the society, to the individuals, to the nation.
As a HR professional, I have seen the application of various tools in organizations and how they typecast people and they're just not able to relate to the pen picture that they see. When I went through my Enneagram profile, I realized that it's not a limiting categorization but a very liberating one. After 18 years of full-time experience, I decided to become an HR consultant and I received mixed reactions to it. But my profile actually suggests that I took the right call and I owe this opportunity to myself. I'm sure that when you go through your Enneagram profile, you will be able to relate to it, get answers to a lot of questions, and understand yourself better. I look forward to being a part of this journey.
I have always been a happy and vivacious personality and have been told so by so many people. So it came as no surprise to me when I came as a type 7, the versatile visionary. Enneagram has helped me understand my strengths. The workshops and the assessment has made me more self-aware and has helped me ground myself in various aspects. I have become more empathetic towards the people around me and the organization has definitely played a big role in my journey to self-discovery. My desire is to make a difference in people's lives, and I've been able to do so in a much better way now.
Enneagram for me is about answers. I'd always wondered why certain things affected me more than they affected other people. Or for that matter, why I usually threw caution to the wind and subsequently faced the consequences when everyone else around me seemed to take measured actions. It is often said that knowing is half the battle won, and having the logic to my actions seemed to suddenly make changing myself an achievable goal. Knowing the why can change the how. Growth is a continuous and sometimes arduous journey, but having Enneagram draw me a map has definitely made the journey simpler.
Being a psychology enthusiast and having just completed my graduation, I always had an interest in knowing the why and how of human behavior and thinking. Questa Enneagram therefore provides me with this unique way of just doing that. Other than understanding people, it also makes me aware about my strengths and weaknesses and helps me turn my limitations into my strong points. It is a powerful tool that promotes self-awareness and growth in a way that I have never experienced before. Enneagram definitely makes me a better person.
I have been a part of Questa Enneagram since its inception. I would say that the biggest benefit of working with a team of coaches and people with vast industry experience would be getting all the free advice and coaching people usually pay us for. I have seen myself and the organization transform and grow month over month. Looking at the response that we are getting after the launch of our assessment and our new website, I would definitely say that we are headed in the right direction.
Come join us on this exciting journey where change is a new normal and rediscover yourself. Together, we scale new heights.